We're live this morning from Trent Bridge. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it's a tough call for whoever wins the toss, but there's a bit of dust on top which might favour batting first. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Afridi has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They'll get at least one. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure. And now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Out! Caught!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Perfectly timed.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. There'll be runs here. "17 runs added there. India are 2 for 31. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Straight to the fielder. Could be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
4 runs added in the over. India are 2 for 35. Ralph from the university end. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ralph, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Ralph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
What a great gather. 4 runs saved.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Misses everything.
Watson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Ashraf, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now. Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Perfect technique and placement.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Yes, well taken in the slips.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A few moves made in the field. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Big shout! A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Khan has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Needs a direct hit.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
End of the over. India are 9 for 112. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
Some adjustments to the field. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Big appeal. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Edged, unplayable. Gone, fine catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Absolutely nailed it.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with pace now. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Khan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Bowler is confident on this one. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Ashraf has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Quick onto that in the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Great shot, great timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Khan will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Caught, gone.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Ulhat is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Beaten on the drive.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Azam will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Straight to the fielder.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Out! What a catch!
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. Just threw the shot too early.
They'll get at least one.
And with that, they're off the mark.
There'll be runs here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot, runs possible.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Middle that one, great timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's off the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Going with spin now. Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early. and expand as they get settled. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Edge, what a ball!
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Into the gap, nice shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Afridi comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Afridi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field.
Afridi shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh yes, holds on to that one under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.